Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's Carolyn, aka The Ritz Carolyn, and today I'm going to be transforming myself into an extraterrestrial being. I don't know if you've noticed, but in the makeup community, everyone has been jumping on the Area 51 rating event on Facebook, so everyone's making memes about it and turning themselves into aliens, so I decided that I should test my skills and turn myself into an alien because it would be a fun video. So here I am. I've already done my brows, I've done my foundation, and I've set my face. For my brows, I used the Dip Brow Pomade from Anastasia in shade Chocolate. And then for my foundation, I used the Photo Focus Wet n Wild in shade Nude Ivory. And I already concealed some of my acne right here in my bags with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define shade C1 because I'm really pale. And then I set my whole face with the Beauty Bakery Flower in shade Translucent. I love it a lot. It's almost gone already. So, since I already got all that out of the way, I think I want to start with the eye look first because normally I do brows and eyeshadow before foundation just so I don't mess up my base, but since my base is not going to be normal skin color, I'm not super worried about it. So I'm going to be using the Alien palette for this whole face look. It's very fitting. It's one of my favorite palettes from Jeffree Star. So before I start playing with any eyeshadows, I'm going to set or prime my eyes. I'm going to be using the concealer again that I used for my face in shade C1. Alright, so I'm using a flat brush from BH Cosmetics to move the concealer and set it all over my eyelid. Obviously a concealer brush works for concealer, but I mean you can use whatever you want. So I'm just putting that all over my lid all the way up to my eyebrow. And I also put it on the inner corner of my eye just to make sure it blends seamlessly. And then I'm going to be setting the concealer with shade Titan because it is the lightest shade in the Alien palette. And I'm just setting that all over the concealer because I don't want it to crease before I finish moving the concealer around on the other eye. And now I'm blending out the concealer on my right eye. Doing the same thing, getting it all over the lid. And I'll be dipping it to Titan and setting my full lid. But Titan's a nice light nude color. It looks great by itself or just as a base to set your eyelid. And here I'm talking about how I want to do a nice kind of simple green look and make my face gray, which is the start of the end. That tiny little idea. Now I'm saying I'm going to be dipping into Abduction. And I'm going to put that all over my crease and blend it up to my eyebrow, but not saturate it so much that it's just a block of solid color. And I'm using that same large fluffy brush from BH Cosmetics because it makes blending really fast compared to using a small pencil brush, which I used to do. When I used the pencil brush, it would take a lifetime to blend something out, but now that I use the big fluffy brush, it makes it a lot faster, which is very nice. We all love a very fast eye look. But you can see Abduction is a very nice pigmented color, and it doesn't take very long. And now I'm going to be dipping into Flying Saucer, and I'll be putting that all over my crease, and I will blend that up into Abduction. And on Flying Saucer, there's an imprint of a little little flying saucer taking the little stick figure up into the spaceship. It's so cute. But here I am blending and blending to make it work, which it doesn't take that long because these are very pigmented shadows and they work wonders. So now I'm starting on my right eye and I'm doing the same thing. Just packing it on first and then I'll buff and blend it up into the crease. But I've been loving the Alien palette recently. I got it when it launched and I am just obsessed. It is one of my favorite palettes of his. Probably like my first favorite, and then of course the rest of the palettes are amazing. But this by far has taken my heart. So here I am just making sure everything is all blended. Just adding a few extra touches. And for some reason my right eye, it is a lot easier to blend. It always looks better too. But they look pretty even. And then I'm going to be going into the shade Alien, which is a nice kind of pea green, maybe more like a lime color metallic. And I have found out that with this shade, you can make it pop a lot easier by wetting the brush. And I'm using a pencil brush from BH Cosmetics. And you can see that it's going to pop more once the brush is wet. And I'm going to really layer up the color Alien so it pops. And you can see how shiny it's getting. But this eye look was very easy. And I think it's a wearable look for every single day, but other people might not think so. But that's perfectly okay. Everyone has their own taste in makeup and their own style. And you can see I'm already done with the eye look, I think. Oh well, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Probably just babbling to myself. Okay, yeah, I'm talking about what I want to do for my face, which is use this dark shade, Tall Gray, which is such a bad idea. And here I go, start packing on this dark color all over my face. I should not have gone any further than this because it was a complete disaster. It just looked very patchy and it did not look appropriate on my face. I should have stuck with the very traditional green skin for the Alien. But oh well, we all make mistakes and I just happened to film mine and I'm going to share it with you because I think it's kind of funny that I had a makeup fail. But we all need to laugh every once in a while. I know I'm definitely far from perfect with makeup, but yeah, I was hoping Tall Gray would be my highlight shade, but it turned out to be way, way too dark for my face. But that's okay. So this is all I'm going to show you because the rest is just horrible. Okay, so that did not go as planned. That eyeshadow was way too dark for my face, and then using black to contour just looked really inappropriate, so I did not turn myself into an alien. That was a serious fail. And now my face is it looks really dirty now for no reason, and oh well, I can see that's my first YouTube fail now, so thanks for watching. I hope you got a laugh out of that. I know I did. So thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.